Let's go!
Ooh, we back, baby. We are back. We are back from vacation. Let's go, indeed. And we got a huge 5 gifted memberships from Cody H right off the bat. Hey, that gets a print, which I'm going to do right after identifying this sacred armor that is definitely mine. I definitely found it off stream. And if it's a Tyrell's Might, it's going to count. So, any of you in here, I got a unique sacred armor identification coming for you in just a minute. Let me check real quick here. Letting some people roll in so more people can see. Let's see. Cody H, I owe you a print. I did miss it if you did put it in, but let's shout everybody out right off the bat here super quick. We've got Mustang Squad, Ron Z, yo, what's going on? GZ, Cody H, shout. Marty Mar, welcome in. Yo, legend. Cyberchild, John. Oh, Marty got gifted a membership. I thought you were allergic to that or something. I don't have. No, congratulations. For so long, you didn't get one. I remember. Wicked Ball, what's going on? Riley C, what's going on? And Riley B. Oh, wait. Riley B got gifted a membership right after Riley C did. Interesting. Shout out, though. Scott Nito, what's going on? James, what's up? Jordan Teague. Rush, yo, and of course the legend Wicked Ball. They're over on Twitch. Chaos Theory and Marion FT, I think. Marion TFT, maybe. Marion TFT. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, anyone else just hopping in here? I totally have this unique sacred armor, and I totally found it off stream allegedly. My boy Ben here didn't find it. It was totally me who found it. So let's see. I'm gonna identify this for him. All right, put in your guesses now. It's probably going to be Tyrell's, right? This will be the first Tyrell's I ever identify, even though I actually didn't find it. It said it was terrorized sewers. I'll give you guys like 20 seconds to guess. Once I just go ahead and decide to identify it, I'm going to identify it. So 20 to 30 seconds, I'm going to identify this. Tyrone's armor, it might be Zach. Maybe. Just looking real quick. Yeah, whenever you want to, I'll keep an eye. Cody H, by the way, I owe you a print. It is printer. Oh, it's way up over here. Printer Friday. It's time. Everyone thinks it's Tyrell's. You know what? Everyone probably thinks it's Tyrell's because I didn't find it. Somebody else did, so it probably will be. But countdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Templars. Unfortunate. I did want to at least, even if I didn't find it, at least it could have been my first Tyrell's identification, but unfortunately not. So, is what it is.
Been missing all week. Printer.
Scott, yo, thank you for the 42 months of Slayership. Yeah, I was on a little vacay. Took a few days off. Appreciate anybody watching the old live streams or anything, trying to catch up, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Going back to the old school Sweet Phil streams and kind of catching up on the past and stuff like that. Even just watching the old live streams does definitely help to channel out, you know, a little bit of tiny baby bit of ad revenue, just because, I mean, the vacation days for YouTube creators doesn't pay well. Just, yeah, TZ Bale next coming up, by the way. Shout out a few extra people hopping here. Let's try to catch. Sorry, I forgot where I left off, but Trash, Brett P, Saffron, J Bird, what's going on? Zach S. Nuno Sosa, what's going on? Another, just another, what's going on? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so we do have, so I'm gonna host games. It's TZ Bale coming up here, so I mean, it would be just irresponsible to not host games here in a little bit. But for just a few minutes here, 12 minutes, I'm just gonna go Magic Find. You know what? I think I'm just gonna run Pindle for like 12 minutes until I host the games. So
Don't stop F-laying.
Jordan, thank you for the 20 months. 21 months actually of Slayership, creeping around on 2 years. Let me double check here. I might be blind, I might not be, but I'll give you one more shout out. Cody H, you did get 5 memberships, which does technically get you a print up on the board for Friday night printer streams. So just put it into chat if you already did put it in again, because I missed it on accident. Do forgive me. I just need to level up. Oh, Nate said he needs to level up more. New to D2R. Ancients and Nightmare. So if you're foe, yeah, it's going to be a struggle because you only get the lightning damage from the direct foe hit, and they're not demons or undead, are they? So, yeah. I mean, a mercenary is going to be your biggest help there, in my opinion. So, I appreciate you, Cody. Said all good. He's just lurking at work. All right, thank you so much once again for the generosity. You're a legend. Immune to physical. We'll wait it out here. He'll get Reaper's Told up here. I do a little bit of elemental damage, so let's see what's up. Wicked Balls, 96. All right, yeah, Wicked. Maybe we'll have. Maybe we'll have you host. The only issue is occasionally, and it's a big downer for me, anyways. If other people host, sometimes people jump in so fast I don't get in, and that's real tough when I don't get in. You know what I'm saying? So. Why is the printing always on Fridays? Why not a Tuesday? I did a Saturday last week. Or yeah, because I was going on vacation. The day before I went on vacation, I did a surprise Saturday printing stream. So it's just when I do it. You know, I don't know. No particular reason. I mean, I just figured it's the best day to do it. Trash yo!
Lions in 20 days.
Thank you so much for the $10 Canadian. Unfortunately, that's not 10. No, I say that joke every time. I'm not going to say it this time. Thank you for the $10 Canadian. We'll get that print going up right now. Oh, and guess this. You guys will never believe it. I actually did a test print before I went live. Yeah. Can you believe it? Oh, the printer cam. I still got it up there. Perry, yo! Oh, the one thing is I can't print animated emojis, though. But that does get us closer to me wearing the emo wig. Because I set it to, did I set the 5? I don't even remember. I think I set the goal way too low, but I think 5 super chats of the yellow color there that the last 2 were wearing the wig for the rest of the stream. I think I should have set it higher because I'm going to have to put the wig on like right now. So, oh yeah, right after this run, I got to get that. Lions in 20 days. Geez, that's kind of creeping up on us, huh? My goodness. My goodness. Perry, thank you for the right after trashes, another $10 super chat. All right, we'll get that one printed for you. So we got to take a quick second before this Terrorized Worldstone keeps coming up, and I got to get these prints going. Which I'm becoming an expert, sort of. Oops. An expert at getting him to look great, at least. Ooh. W. Let me get this one print going here. This is 7. You know how they're like 1080p? This is 7p. This is what a 7p camera looks like. Oh my gosh! Look how, I don't even know what's going on with that thing. Where's the camera at? Hold up. I can fix this. Hold up. What is going on with that sucker? Do we need to raise it up here? Oh no, I'm changing the wrong camera. This is supposed to change. Oh boy, I'm messing everything up. It's supposed to... That's not the right camera. Why is it so bad? Ah! What just happened to this? What the? This? What am I doing here? This is the most important part of the stream. Why is it so blurry? My God. This is the worst camera anyone's ever had in existence. I honestly feel this to be true. I don't know, that's about the best. I don't even know what to do with this camera. It's so bad. It's so bad. But we did get the print. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. I need to work on the background too. I don't know what happened with it. I forget what happened with it. And I actually pre-prepared little strips of tape too. Man, I am so prepared today. Oh. Got 2 prints going. Boy, and I figured out why it wasn't printing good. I bought some off-name, like off-brand generic ink toner cartridges, and that's totally why it's not working. It totally is. So guess you get what you pay for, huh? Whoops. But that's all right. That's all right. We got another print right here. Perfect, perfect. I do like being on this side so I don't have to reverse everything. That is so nice. Let's go with the best camera of all time. I do got a shout out to Smatino. Yo, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub from a minute ago too. Sorry, I was in this whole printing stuff here. Woo! Actually, it looks a little bit better when it's paper, actually, to be honest. A little bit better. Just slightly, just slightly. That camera cost me, it was $6.99 on eBay. Or on Amazon, I mean, so. Old phone with the printer cam, yeah. No, I told the story a couple times. I went on Amazon and for some reason, I mean, I think I was like, it was like Saturday night at like 1 a.m. type of situation. And I was just like looking around. I'm like, I wonder what like, for this camera and like these microphones, and I looked and I found this camera and I was like, how is it $6.99? How bad does a camera that's $6.99 look? I was like, okay, add it to cart. And then I looked again and there was a microphone that was like $5.99. I was like, what? How is this microphone $5.99? Like, how bad would this sound? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy them. And then if I ever like need one, just because like if something breaks and I need it in a pinch, I'll have it. And that's what I did, and now that's what I got. So yeah, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub once again. Oh, and Truthful coming in with that Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate y'all. Don't let Jeff Bezos keep those subs. Do they allow us on Twitch? Oh yeah. So any super chat, any dono, or anything like that of well, $10 or more gets you a print up on the page. And specifically on YouTube, if we do end up reaching our goal of oh, it didn't count the one super chat. You know what? I'll end it early because it didn't count the $10 Canadian because it wasn't $10 American towards the goal. So we're at 2, but yeah. I don't want to wear the wig the whole time, so maybe wait and get to that goal later, guys. Or you can get to it now and I'll have to wear the wig, my emo wig, the whole stream. Liberish, what's going on? Yo, yo. Last Bulbasaur, what's up, what's up? Tiago says, welcome back. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was on a little vacay for a few days. Specifically looking for the throw barb.
John Costanzo donated $9.
Not really. Good stuff.
Super chat. Act 6 coming soon.
John, thank you for the $10 super. Appreciate you. Oh, it does count that one towards $9.99. It does count to 10. So good. I was actually thinking, I was like, ooh, does it not count that for towards the super chat goal? But it did. So thank you so much, John. And we'll get that printed off right after this one. Right after this Pindle kill before the next game here. Get this printed off. And then I'm going to be hosting. We got Terrorized Worldstone Keep coming up. E- like 2 minutes and counting here. Take my Bezos buck, says Truthful Dope. Appreciate you. Oh boy. Hopefully people will understand the sarcasm and the joke behind this.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, you guys are coming in. Oh my gosh. Hot. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Trash, for 10 gifted Slayerships. Ooh. We'll get you a print coming real quick to that one right after I get this one done here. And then we'll, yeah, get moving here. Boy, I did not prepare enough stuff for y'all fellas. Coming in super generous on this Friday back from vacation is the Valk Pet Vival. It can kind of tank slightly. It's not going to kill a whole lot for you in D2R. By not a whole lot, I mean nothing in hell difficulty. It's a little bit faded just at the top because of my cheapo toner cartridge, but you know. So Trash, pop in there your message as soon as and if I don't see it, if it goes up to the top of the screen and I don't see it, it means I missed it on accident, and just put it in again. But I owe you a print, and thank you so much, you legend. Encased, welcome in, appreciate you. And a car convinced you. Nice. So Wicked, did you want to go ahead and host these, I suppose? Oh yeah, the vacation was pretty good. It was pretty good. Man, it was so hot. We went down to Tennessee. Very hot. Very, very hot. Outside the whole time. So it was a little tough, I guess you could say, but you know, vacation, I mean, you don't want to, I mean, maybe some people want to go to vacation where it's cold out, I guess, but nice being hot. Pop, not soda. It's Pap. We'll get that one printed up for you. Nice, Festa Zombie. Nice. What game and password? Just do fill 1, 2, and just go numerically up from there on the next games, and then just put the password into chat here, and I'll jump in the game with you, and I'll get that print for you, Trash, before I go out and get everything going here. So it's going to be fill 1, 2, and I'll watch the password, because actually Twitch is delayed, has like a 5 or 8 seconds less delay than YouTube, so I should be able to get it, no problem. Oh yeah, not created yet. Liberish has humidity gets to you. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Michigan's pretty humid too. Like, really, realistically, it was about the same here in Michigan as it was in Tennessee, to be honest. But I'm usually just not outside all the time. Like, I go outside, cut the grass, come inside, or let's say hypothetically, I need to go work on the, change the brakes or something. I'm outside for an hour, come back in. But you're at a theme park or something, or you're here or there or whatever, outside for 12 straight hours and 98% humidity, and it's 98 degrees out, like, ugh, crazy. Oh yeah, got to get Trash's print going here. Oh wait, did I print? Oh, I did. This is a joke, by the way. File new, got that one. Pop not soda. It's Pap not soda. Gotta go landscape. Print. Look at it. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Nothing's going on in the background either. The printer cam is so stupid. I love it. I love it. Really. And a lot of people mention this too. The fact that I'm printing things out on paper and taping them, that's a level of ridiculousness too. I could easily just take the graphic, put it up here, and just put text up here, put your message, drag it over here like this, and put it wherever I want it to. But no, I'm printing it with a 1992 printer and taping it up on the screen. So Silkweez will grab though Ethereal. That's unfortunate. I'll grab him for a giveaway or something, but what do we have here? It's not the same. No, it would not be. You're right. You're right. You're right. Will we ever see 6 in our lifetimes? Well, maybe, probably Diablo 6. Not Act 6, I can tell you that much. Not unless there's 6 acts in, what? Not unless there's 6 acts in Diablo, yeah, probably in Diablo 4 eventually there'll be an Act 6, yeah. So. Flip the camera 180. You don't like the direction it's printing from? How it prints, you know, like up from the bottom, junk, comes out. The camera's actually looking top down. I mean, I could flip it. Is that, I need to fix the background. I don't know what happened to the background here. Actually, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Where's the video background here? Let's go copy. Let's go printer. I guess. Paste it. Oh. Yeah, see? Perfect. There we go. So you want it flipped, huh? Let's go get through here first. Let's go transform vertically. Like this way? I don't know if it really matters, but that'll be alright. Sorry, I'm carrying you guys, I know. More likely to finish Act 4 than make Act 5? I think they're both equally as likely. And the likelihood is not happening. It's pretty much 0 of either one of those things. How do I get a print? Should be in the description there, but any super chat or really any channel support of $10 or more, you get a print up on the up here. Any message, as long as it's not offensive to anybody, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of the arbiter of what's offensive to everybody, so no F words, no I love this political party, this political party sucks, this group of this race is bad and we hate them all. Anything like that is not gonna go. We ain't getting none of that stuff up here. So first time catching a Friday slaying. Oddany, what's going on? Me, what's going on? Me 420, you're in lurking. Appreciate you. Welcome in. YouTube got snubbed on the game, says Perry. Is this true? It could have been true, because I will admit, like, my buddy Wicked over here on Twitch is hosting because he's a higher level. Well, I guess the level, yeah, I guess it does matter. We do get more experience from a higher level. I don't know if one of the sorceresses in here can teleport, but the Twitch delay, I have YouTube on low latency, and it's still like 15 seconds. And Twitch's delay is like 4 seconds, so you know, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Verge Vine. I mean, I could print that. $10 donation to the channel or more. Gift and memberships, Streamlabs donations, super chats, those type of things. What it is. With never getting the password, says Perry. The password was in the chat. It was in the chat up here. So this is Twitch and YouTube combined chat all the time, so. Fogger, yo! Thank you for the Twitch bomb sub. Absolute legend. Don't let that rich guy keep it. He's got plenty of money. Doesn't need that Twitch Prime. So I do thank you for giving me so generously that Jeff Bezos subscription. Ooh. Appreciate y'all joining me. We've got 150 right off the bat already between Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate y'all joining me on this Friday. The day. Oh, Ral Rune. Nailed it. Love Ral Runes. Oh, I should probably grab some. I don't need charm. Amulets for crafting. Subcut. Oh, appreciate you. Very kind. This guy. This guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are we at, too, here? So, 2 of 5. Oh, yeah, so we were technically at 3 because it didn't... The one, because it was Canadian money, didn't count it on the Super Chat goal. So, really, when we get to 4, I'm going to say we completed it. Oh, my gosh.
Perry Cottingham donated $100 through Super Chat.
What? What a Giga Chad, too. $100 super with no message. Thank you so much, Perry. Holy smokes. Thank you so much for the crazy, insane generosity on a printer Friday. Oh. So, Perry, you do get a print for that for sure. Because anything over $10, you do. And you know what? I'm actually going to call it right now. We'll call it right now. I actually don't want to wear the wig this long. But that one was so huge. Actually, I can't end it. Oh, can I end it? I don't even know. I don't think I can end the Super Chat goal. Oh, yeah, I can. We'll remove that goal. We're counting it as... We're counting it as completed. We're counting it as... Thank you so much for the insanely huge generosity. And you do get a print for that too, by the way. You get a print for that. So let me know what you want printed up on the screen behind me. Hold on, I don't want this to look, I don't want to look silly. So I gotta make sure the hair's done good. I gotta make sure it's done properly. I don't want to make myself look like an idiot. Yo, let's go. All right, where were we? You want me to print poop? Please confirm that's what you want me to print. I'm not sure if that's is that you literally just want me to print. I mean, that's not really offensive unless you're like a kindergartner, so I guess that's fine. It's different. Japanese Phil now. Emo Phil. You guys just, Mom and Dad, you just wouldn't understand. You don't know how hard it is being a teenager these days. The teacher just doesn't care, like, at all, man. Like... It's just so hard.
The No Name King donated $10 through Super Chat. I want Mosaic needs a box.
Oh my gosh. No Name King, thank you for the $10 super. I'll get that printed for you. And Perry says, do whatever, man, do whatever. All right, hey, you can print, you can have whatever you want printed up there. It's no stress though if you don't want one, no big deal. You could put like, you know, anything you want to do. NSYNC's the best, or Metallica's cool, or I don't know, St. Louis Blues, rock. I don't know, I love my kids, or shout out Brian, whatever you, or just nothing, you know. Either way, thank you so much for the huge $100 super chat, Perry. Ooh, either way. So we'll get Mosaic needs a buff printed off here. Copy. Good. I'm glad I fixed the hair a lot. It actually kind of looks. Hold up. Right here, maybe. Good. Yeah. I'm feeling it. File new. Getting the Mosaic one printed up here. Oh wait, did I miss an F or something? Oh, okay. Well, either way, that's fine. Mosaic needs a buff. Statements don't have to be true to be printed.
Fuchi's donated 50 pesos through Super Chat.
Thank you for the 50 pesos, Fuchi. Jeez, you guys are coming in hot, coming in so generous on this Friday after my vacation. Thank you all so much for the generosity. There it is. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Just beautiful. How do you guys live with this stuff? It's ridiculous. Pop 1000 D clones. So you want? I'll print that one off for you. Perry, absolute legend. Thanks for the tips. Appreciate you. Glad the videos helped you out. You just got yours cut. Oh no! Not that I really would have. Oh, I forgot what is the winged harpoon? That's the poisonous one, right? Plague something or something. I forget what it is. Grand chime. Yeah. As soon as I hop into the next game, I'll get that printed for you. Dota Enjoyer.
Date Enjoyer donated $10 through Super Chat. War Cries is the only bar.
Someone else took it, or I just don't see it. But I gotta get in the next game before it gets filled and I don't get in. So man, it's Prince. I can barely keep up. Thank you guys so much. Holy smokes. What is this? Still got it. I'm gonna try to print these ones super quick. We're already, oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? Because of y'all's insane generosity, we're already popping some off the board. Printer Friday's obviously gone. Lions, oh no! Lions in 20 days. Lions in 20 days is getting knocked off the board. Great. Why is this not working right? I don't know. What are you guys supposed to do with this hair? I already used all my pre-prepared tape. I wasn't, man, you guys, thank you all so much. Jeez. Boy, buy Lions in 12. So we only allow 6 up on the board at once. So that one's already knocked off. That's crazy. Crazy. And then we got Warkai Barb is the only Barb. I can show you guys how my expert way of doing this. Yes, you're witnessing this correctly. Yeah, we'll go like that. We'll go like that. And then we can make it exactly the size we want to. And then we can print it. Fuchis, welcome into the Slayers. Appreciate you. Look at that. That's what a printer looks like, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Printer Fridays are always a little bit chaotic, but they're always fun. War Cries is the true Barb. Oh my goodness. Oh, Trash knows the assignment.
TRA5H donated $10 Canadian through Super Chat. Lions in 20 days.
He wanted it back up there, so he throws out another one. Thank you so much, Trash, for another $10 Canadian. So we'll get that one printed. Actually, I don't have to print it. What am I thinking? This guy making it easy on me, huh? Oh, what's going on with the tape? Oh, what a dummy. And then actually, this one goes away, I think. It's back up on the board, fellas. Oh, appreciate you. The winged harpoon. Appreciate you. Because this one is, yeah, Gargoyle's Bite. Kind of a lot there, so. Mama Phil, yo, hey. She remembers this. She remembers. You remember, don't you? Well, let's throw this over here. Sure, why not? This is a special Printer Friday treats. But that is the most legendary mod, by the way. That is my real life mother right there. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I check my wife real quick. I could have swore I heard a bunch of screaming coming in from upstairs. I'm gonna be honest. So you'll understand if you you're in the basement, hear screaming coming from upstairs. You're like, oh, what's going on there?
Xander's Game donated $10 through Super Chat. Free range chipmunks 4.
Nice, Xander. Thank you so much for the $10 super, and we'll get the print going for you in just a second. Viv, that sounds like a legit sale right there. It sounds pretty legendary for sure. Perry, I don't know what that means, to be honest. Six-socketed phase blade. You can make unbending will in a six-socketed phase blade. Yes. That's not usually what you would want to do, I don't believe. Because, I mean, it goes by enhanced damage, right? So it'd be Phase Blade has the fast attack speed, but it's ED, right? So you'd only have like 110 damage. I think most people would do Colossus Blade. I could be wrong. Too late to start the season, Theo? Ah, not too late. Not too late. The only thing is it's going to be a little bit, I don't know, what's the word? It's not the optimal time, but it's not too late, if you get what I'm saying. It's not too late. It's never too late. But, yeah, the trading is going to be kind of difficult this late, I suppose, so it depends what you mean by too late. We're getting this last print going here. Free range chipmunks for sale. There we go. Oop, when we get out here. Get this print up. I gotta figure out which one was I taking down here too. Act 6. Oh, Act 6 is. Ouch! Got hair in my eye. I hate this stuff. I keep my head tilt. Ah! The torture. The torture. Dota saying Unbending Will is underwhelming. It is. I mean, it is all low-ish runes, right? Like low-level runes, mid to low. So I think that's why it's not the greatest. Like it'll never compete with a Grief, or it's not a Breath of the Dying or nothing. Am I right? So, yeah. Bill went full emo. I used to be. You can take the hair off the emo, but you can't take the emo out of the bald guy. I don't know. Don't know where I was going with that. Can Nightmare Mephisto drop Duriel Shell? I'm pretty sure. Sorry, that was from a minute ago. I don't know if anyone else answered it. I did not look it up. Oh, Biff hit you with that one. I'm pretty sure you can find Duriel Shell from, like, Nightmare Andy. I seem to remember... Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't quote me on that one. But Biv confirms you definitely can find from Nightmare Mephisto, though. Val Big is the largest rune on there, huh? Gotcha, gotcha. Boy, I need one of those headbands. Let me look at... Where's the bigger camera at? Sorry, I need to fix this. Oh, man. Why didn't you guys tell me it was all sticking up here? Oh, my gosh. How embarrassing. Hope my wife didn't see that. Oh. The camera's... Wait, what am I doing? This hand. Okay. The camera's reversed so on my screen, so... Well, hopefully my wife didn't see that. I'll be all embarrassed. Hustle almost as nice. It's tough. The 6 sockets is tough, yeah. Because it is sort of like you said a lot of times, but it's easier to get other rune words than it is to find, you know, eventually find that 6 socket base. So you're not fully wrong, so. TJ saying he got that exact thing. Oh boy. Now there is a mosaic in here, but oh well. Oh well. Never go full emo. Well, not full, yeah. 50% emo's fun, but Viv says the things I do, the most done things on stream. Number 3 is actually playing D2R. Number 2, printing. And the number 1 most done thing is fixing my hair. Well, you know, when your hair looks this good. Grab that for a craft. Oh, didn't ID. Psych out. I appreciate you, puppies and kitties. Hopefully. I mean, to be honest, if anything good dropped, I probably wouldn't get it. We do free-for-all, so I don't, like, everything goes to the streamer. Just first grabs it. Whoever grabs it first, they take it. Do whatever they want with it, so. But, yeah. So we'll grab these, and we'll craft up 1 amulet. Should all be high enough to get 2 to a character seal, along with some other great stuff. Do it! 3 to light radius. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, get this one here. No good. Man, those have been going real bad, the charms, I guess. Six shales in a phase blade for Fireclaw, huh? Yeah, I guess getting that fire damage up is the only thing that matters, huh? Not the only thing that matters, but yeah, I can see what you're saying. It's probably better just to get that increased attack speed super high. Hog Champ, Mark says, about the 3 to light radius. True story. What I do for vacation. Went to Tennessee, Smoky Mountains National Park, stuff like Dollywood around there. We went to Dollywood, so. Yep, that's what we did. Oh yeah. See, double checking here. Make sure you call me out. I'm not forgetting any prints, right? I did print everybody, right? Free range. Oh yeah, free range chipmunks was the last one. So Dope Show, what's going on? Welcome in. Imagine Teamite dropping during this stream. Ooh. Maybe. I already identified one unique sacred armor on the stream, so at the beginning there. I will shout out, it was not mine. Someone else found it, got me an idea for it. What is Dollywood? It's just like it's an amusement park. I guess I should have shouted that out. It's an amusement park, so they got roller coasters and stuff, you know. Who's this guy? Michelle, what's up? Who's this guy? Randy says loves Tennessee. Yeah, it's cool, you know. It's because Michigan is so flat for the most part, where I live anyways. It's being around mountains is kind of neat, you know. Emo Phil, what's going on, DJ Shun? What? Smeagol saying he's using a Grief Phase Blade as a secondary weapon on a Javazon? How does that work? What does that do for you? You're just like running up like just random melee attacking stuff? Huh. Let me clear this out for you, fellas. Sunday. Grabbed all that stuff. Perfect mosaic base. No. 76 lightning. Maybe, I don't know. Everyone's probably got a Sunder Charm by now, but maybe I'll throw in the giveaway pile. Just see if somebody, maybe late to the season, or maybe somebody just started up a lightning character or something needs one. So you just randomly just use standard attack on your Lightning Fury Javazon, and you say it rips out like lightning units. That's an I've never heard anyone doing that before. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying you're wrong or nothing by any means. I just never heard of that. Anyone saying that before. Let's see. Randy grew up in the foothills of Bighorn. Getting a chance to see the mountains. Gotcha. I don't know exactly where that is, but foothills of sounds like a mountain. Bighorn in Wyoming. Gotcha. Bob C says the hair. What about the hair? This is just how I always look. This is just how I always look. Yeah, that's interesting, Smeagol. You just run up and smack down the lightning moons. Yeah. I guess Grief is that crazy that you can do that kind of stuff, huh? Man, it's not even that good. I wish that rolled higher, and it's just not good enough. But the crazy thing is I usually wear that bald cap all the time just to be funny. I wear a bald cap usually while I'm streaming, but I decided to I decided to go with my normal hair today. So yeah. My completely normal hair. My Bale hair. Interesting.
vacation.
No, I knew that. I knew that. I was testing you guys out. I always like to see if anyone's like paying attention to make sure. So I pretend that I mute myself, and I pretend like I forget to unmute myself. It's a little game I play. So oh yeah. So in the description is kind of like the general rules on the printer stream. How this stuff gets put up here, if anyone is wondering. Yeah, George passed. Yeah, a lot of guys passed. Nice. Still engagement farming? Well, now that you mention it. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I didn't mute the mic. I just pretended like I was talking. That's really what I do all the time. Really, my mic is never muted. I just pretend. I pretend like it is. So like farm the comments. Pro streamer strat. Don't tell everybody else about it. They're all going to start doing it. Throw that in the little giveaway pile. Anybody who's thinking about firing up a melee character here in the near future? 40 chilling armor, by itself. Repair durability, ethereal, 82 damage. So if you're going for a melee orb sorceress, could you imagine building a sorceress and you're going melee, like one-handed attack damage? Boy, that'd be sick. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. That was exactly what I was saying. Go 25. Too fast. Oop. Zucchini wine, Race says? You made your own zucchini wine. Interesting. Sorry. Just had to gag for a quick second. Sounds delicious. Race, I gotta be honest. That sounds disgusting. I don't like wine and I don't like zucchini, so sounds like a match made by Diablo himself. Trash, you said that's Kermit's trick? Pretending like your microphone's muted? Oh no, I stole it from him now. Great. I'm the thief. It's a big in Wales, you say, huh? Oh. Passion Phase Blade. Passion. I don't remember what all is on Passion. Is that the one with minus cold res, or is that the one with Zeal on it? There's one that has 1 to Zeal, 1 to Berserk on it. Was that Passion, or is that something else? I know it's one of those two, though. It's the one with Zeal. You could do something with the Zeal, I suppose. I've tried to mess around and do that with some different things, but make a Zeal Barbarian or like you said, enchant or whatever. I don't know of any crazy, insane end game, blah 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 with passion, pretty much. But that doesn't mean that there's not. You know, I just haven't. You know, I'm not expert theory crafter guy. So frenzy throw better than frenzy double swing. So like getting wound up with frenzy and then throwing is what you're saying. Frenzy throw, frenzy double swing. Yeah, I mean throw is probably better. Is better than that probably, I guess. When you do the regular melee, whether you're using just frenzy or frenzy, then over to the double swing, you just don't get the AoE that you get from 100% chance to pierce with throw going straight through everything. So, yeah. Act 2 prayer merc. Hold on, let me jump over here real quick. Jaybird's got a Act 2 prayer merc. About to respec into fire. Usually for fire, you would usually just go with the cold mercenary, with the cold aura one. Boring, I know, but because with fire, you usually go cold and just throw on infinity. Trash says those veggies need to be put into a salad, not made into wine. Yeah, I don't know. Like zucchini's just, man, it's not my gig. I'll tell you that much. Stir fry ingredients, Xander. Hard pass. It's like it's okay. This is like halfway to, it could be like twice as high as this. This could be like 12, 100 and something, and like something else. So it's not great. It's like temp to use if you found it and need max damage attack rating. Oh, I just got blasted in the face from somewhere. Never good to get blasted in the face, am I right? Rarely good thing. DILR Beats says he goes Act 5 mercenary for a fire sorceress. I would just completely disagree, of course, for sure. Yeah. Act 2 Infinity. It's hard to really get over that. If you're worrying about your mercenary killing stuff, I mean, unless you're like super early on, I guess. If you're worrying about your mercenary killing stuff, you're kind of falling behind already. Oh, for my build. Oh, I was okay. That's making more sense. So I got Act 2 with the might here. The might aura here. So you're saying let me because yeah, I misunderstood. Jeez, dumb Phil here. Let me reevaluate. What was I reading again? Oh, double last wishes. Oof. That's gonna be a tough ask. That's a tough ask. That's a huge ask. There's a funny drop they use on the radio stations all in Detroit, where the guy says that's a huge ask, but he kind of slurs the last letter, and you can guess what it sounded like. Boy, that's a huge ass. Because they really ask at the end there. Six job runes, double mega oof, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be there. Oh, second deck. Biv, I got a second deck t-shirt. That's another famous Detroit drop. This guy hits a towering home run, and he was yelling second deck but it did not sound like he said second or deck. If you could guess what it sounded like. Second deck. So I got a second deck t-shirt that actually my wife bought me that. Oh my gosh. Back in the day, my wife bought me that. 97 won the ticket. Yeah. Yep. At the local sports radio station. Dota says he's a big fan of the Act 1 with Faith for the throw barb. It's definitely more reasonable to get that one for sure, Dota, no doubt. I don't really generally use either one, but because Faith, like, it's expensive, but also I don't like playing Boazon, so like the only reason for me to make that is specifically to do the Act 1 Mercenary, like specifically for the throw barb or something like that. So I never really got around to making one, so. But yeah, all the job rooms for Last Wish, I'm never rich enough to do that, so. That's one if I ever wanted to test it out, have to hero edit that in and just to try it out. Oh, man, I got a full face full of mosaic right there. I usually don't allow them in the game, but I didn't specify this time, and there's kind of a lot going on anyways. There's like 8 characters just spamming all their skills up here anyways, so. And there's all these words covering it up. And I have a wig on, so. Or I mean, this is my normal hair, I mean. Minus defense debuff. That doesn't really ring a bell to me. I know nothing about this game. I never ever use the Act 1 merc generally. Sometimes super early on I'll throw an insight on there, but that's about the only time personally. But like I said, I usually never have a Faith Bow laying around. Oh man. This water is tasting real good right now. You are not Phil today? I'm Phil every day. Someone said clear. Did someone come ahead of us and clear the game out, or? I don't necessarily need it. I could take it, but I'm not a Warcry barb, so I'd probably just give it away. And my fingers. So I skipped bowling this week. My fingers, my 2 fingers that you use for bowling and your bowling ball, they've been bugging me lately. Man, bugging me. The struggle's real. I'll throw it in the giveaway pile, I suppose. There's got to be a Warcry barb out there that's ready, that wants to rock that. Maybe we'll do a little mini drop game giveaway after this set of runs. Got some stuff here, nothing insane, you know, but everyone's probably got a Monarch by now, huh? But yeah, just some little cheap stuff, nothing great. But we'll do a little drop game. Hopefully someone doesn't just take it all and go Charcy it or something. I had that happen one game. I was doing a drop game giveaway, just anyone grab whatever they could use to help them out. And someone's like, yeah, some guy grabbed everything super quick, ran over and Charcy'd like half of it, and then went on JSP and sold the rest. And I was like, oh my god, thanks a lot. Like all the littler stuff, like the Monarchs and stuff that you couldn't really trade for a whole lot, he went and Charcy'd them all. And like laying of hands and stuff like that, they don't really trade for much, but are like good items to use. So I was like, what a scumbag. Kind of, but. Philanthropist? Oh, it sure does. I am the only philanthropist, actually. John, you hurt your fingers when you do what with your hands? No, it's from it's from bowling. But this week I'm taking a week off of bowling because it was on Wednesday, and I was in Tennessee on Wednesday, so I didn't hit this week of bowling. So I'm gonna get an extra week off. So hopefully my fingers recuperate, my bowling fingers. I feel like a couple of times, because I'm not an expert at bowling. Sometimes my hand will get in the wrong spot, and instead of like spinning the ball the right way, my handle will turn over like this and like pull on my fingers. I don't know why I do it sometimes, but I usually don't. But every once in a while I do, and it really doesn't feel good. I think obviously probably. So, are you from Tennessee? No, we were just like let's go on vacation. So that's kind of what we got. Marty, some people are just inherently that way. Yeah, this is a true story. Plus, thing on the internet, you know, people are like, you know, anonymous, they'll never get caught type of thing. So, oh my God, Smulps, I'll let you see yourself out after that joke. You just get out of here. Oh, speaking of, man, it always blows my mind. This wig is made with the part and the hair flowing from right to left, and my part was from left to right when I had hair. So it confuses me when I, you know. Good old wolf howl. All right, we'll throw in the giveaway pile. Someone wants to do a bear barb for funsies. What time we got here? 10 more minutes. Yeah, fine. Tons of stuff for a giveaway. I guess I could grab a couple more things. I don't want a 70 million, but maybe a few more here. Deal with souls when you play a sorceress. Teleport past them as fast as you can. Essentially, more FCR is usually how I deal with souls. If you can teleport fast enough, you can teleport through the entire pack without them being able to attack you before you teleport away. So, what color was your hair? It was it was essentially black. It was actually super dark brown, but it was essentially black. If anyone looked at it, they would just say I had black hair, but it didn't look quite like this because it was actually super dark brown. Like if you had like sunlight like ricochet off of it, it would you could see the brown in it, type of thing. A perfect wolf howl. Could have been, but it was not. Guess I don't need all of these potions, do I? Since I'm probably not going to do. I haven't even been paying attention to get a declone. I traded for an Annie and a barb torch. They're like almost free. So first shave my head, 27, so a little over 10 years ago. I take that back. Not 10 years ago. It was... Maybe it was 10 years ago. Woo! It was something like 10 years ago. Good old zeal charges. All right. See what the next terror zone looking like around here, huh? Worldstone Keep, and we got Ancients Away, legendary. Edward Bailey, welcome in. Is the Wolf Hall good? It was, what was that, a 4 something something? Oh. Repair durability. I think it rolls 2 to 300 or something. Ripcracker's got a huge, whatchamacallit, huh? Range. If I'm not mistaken. Oh boy, horizontal lightning skiller 44 to life. I hear that's pretty good. That's worth many a room. Dota talking about the souls says this energy shield disappears in seconds. Yeah, teleport super fast. Teleport super fast. It's my best advice. John, oh, so that's from a minute ago. Sorry, I missed the comment there. John says, talking about my fingers hurting, he says that can happen when you get your fingers out too quick. When you get your thumb out too quick. I bowl two-handed just with 2 fingers in the ball, so. So when you do not get your thumb out too fast. Oh, when you don't get your thumb out first. Oh yeah, so I bowl two-handed, so I don't have a thumb hole, so. So yeah. Yeah, I cheat when I bowl, so. No, I had so much wrist pain when I first started like trying to bowl. And I don't know if I would be strong enough now to bowl one-handed now that I've been bowling for longer, but probably not even. I don't know, because I've hurt my wrist a bunch of times. I broke my hand twice over here, and I had to have a surgery on this. I cut through this ligament in this finger, like right at the knuckle here. So I just couldn't keep my hand under the ball at all to do anything with it. So someone was just like, go ahead and try two-handed. I was like, sure. And I was like, oh, that's way easier. Rogers, you're talking about two-handed? You'd be worried about getting your fingers stuck in when you're throwing the ball? Really, it kind of comes off fine. 9 to strength, but undead damage. Interesting. But yeah, two-handed is kind of a lot easier. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, calm down. I didn't. I forgot that or whatever. You said your game corrupted. You lost your 98 character and all your high runes. Oof. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Extra doubly sorry, so. Oof. Yeah, always back up your characters. Speaking of, I should probably do that again here pretty soon. Oh, Roger, you never bowled before. Interesting. Is that a normal? Are there a lot of people out there who've never bowled before? Sometimes I never know when something is just like an American thing. And some people are like, no, in Sweden and Scandinavia, you know, or Sweden and Norway and stuff, we don't bowl at all. It's like, what? Like, that could be a thing. I don't even know. Ah! Ah! We've all bowled. I don't know if it's behind the printer stuff, so. What is bowling? Big ball bowling? Candlestick bowl? What does this even mean? NE, we can't. Is NE Norway? No, that doesn't make sense. What is it? What is NE again? If bowling is illegal in Hungary? What? This probably goes back when they were trying to outlaw gambling, I bet. Oh, joking. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because actually, apparently bowling used to be, they used to only use 9 pins. But there was so much gambling going on, apparently, that I don't know if it was the United States or if it was just like one of the biggest states or something, outlawed 9-pin bowling. So they started using 10 pins to get around it. They're like, oh, they banned 9-pin bowling because they didn't write the law great. So they're like, all right, well, we're doing 10-pin bowling then. Yeah. A bunch of people in here love bowling. Bowling is a thing in Scandinavia. Got you there, James. Horizontal never bowled a perfect game. Oh, well, me either, that's for sure. Fix dude said he just sits in his room all day, so never bowls. All right, enchant meteor thunderstorm. Looks like this is the last game, so we'll do this game, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of solo farming, I believe. Okay. Been fun. Whatever. We'll go after big Bale here this time, huh? Do I have my own bowling ball? I do. I don't even know the ball I have. My father-in-law just bought it for me one day randomly. The brand is like Dino, I think. I'm not a is that a bear? Oh, I'm not a bowling expert, so I got a Dino and I have a Tropical Surge, like some cheap bowling balls. So. All right, appreciate y'all. Been fun. I'm just gonna do a little bit of solo stuff now, farming. Oh no, I'm gonna do a giveaway first. I just got some not crazy stuff, but if anybody needs any of this stuff to help you, come grab it and use it. Just gonna shout that out. So we got a few Immortal King's helms. We got a We'll do the drop game giveaway in Act 5. A few Ike helms here if anyone needs that. Wolf Howl. Just a couple simple skillers, nothing great there. You know, War Cries is not bad. A Lightning Sunday, offensive auras. I don't know if you're some Oridon. Good old String of Ears. Couple Laying of Hands and whatchamacallit. So if anyone needs any of this stuff, if you're watching, the game is free 44, and the password is I don't remember how to get there. EE. So free 44, and the password is EE. If anyone needs that stuff, and I'm gonna get rid of like half of some of these. Not that anyone really needs a bunch of 4 rejubes, I guess, but if you do. They're just taking up too much room. That's not. I was kind of keeping that as a trophy, but it's not really worth it. Oh, I forgot this guy messaged me. I got to get back to him. Boy, that's been like 3 weeks. I keep forgetting. My apologies, whoever messaged me about this. Goated armor I found. Lucas says happy weekend, everybody. Welcome in. What weight ball? I use a 15. Apparently that's what the guy at the pro shop said everybody uses nowadays. Yep. All right. He said, yeah, nobody really uses 16s anymore. I was like, okay. Hair's glorious. This is true. This is true. I can't disagree with what you said. Use the man's weight. Yeah, I don't know. The guy at the pro shop's like, yeah, nobody uses 16 anymore. I'm like, really? It's just like 1 pound. He's like, yeah, but it's just a little bit harder. And they did scientific experiments and stuff, and it doesn't help you out at all. The difference between 15 and 16. I'm like, you say so. I guess. The last time I baked my ball? John, I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. I think I'll just run some Pindle here. Definitely not. If you mean literally baking your ball like in the oven, that's definitely not happening. Like, how would you just melt your fingertip plugs out? Like what? I don't fully understand, but I'm not exactly a bowling expert, but that sounds suspicious. Suspicious. Yeah, no, Steve R says there's a special oven. You don't just do it in your regular oven. All right, yeah, makes sense, I guess, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not that great, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Oop. I guarantee you it's not ball reaction or this or that's the problem with my game. And I mean, I'm not like terrible either. Like, I'm just not great. My average is like it's in the mid 170s right now, I think. I started off not like at the beginning of every season, you know, I don't bowl outside of the season I bowl in pretty much. So I always like drop down at the beginning of the season and then I start to get a little better, so. War Scepter. Let's see. As you bowl more, your ball absorbs oil from the lane, so you can take to a pro shop and they'll bake it out. I guess it kind of makes sense because your ball does absorb oil, right? I wonder how much oil it absorbed. Like, would it literally get heavier? Like, could you use a ball for a long time that's like absorb, and then all of a sudden your ball weighs like 19 pounds? Yeah, no. You can't share links there on YouTube. I had a big problem with, you know, porn bots sharing, spamming all these links for stuff, so. Back in the day, I kind of just always left that off. And then people trying to like spam their YouTube channels in my stream and stuff. Marshall Inkmaster, what's going on? Philharmonics. Yeah, it's funny because not that I'm some mega wealthy investor or anything, but the last like 6 or 8 months I've been like watching different precious metal stuff, and there's the whole Philharmonics. You can buy Philharmonics silver coins or whatever from Austria. Speaking of, oh, I didn't bring my phone charger down here. No big deal. What's it at right now? Silver has been going bananas. Almost got up to 39 today. Silver did $39 an ounce. Crazy. In January, it was $30 an ounce. I guess when the dollar is worth so much less money, when the dollar is just collapsing, you're not really coming out ahead in that manner. It's just going up because the dollar is worthless, I guess. Oh, well. Still seems cool. See, John saying your ball won't spin as correctly after soaking up a ton of oil is what he's talking about from bowling. John says you soak your ball in warm water for 10 minutes. Interesting. I've never really heard. I do know that the ball soaks up oil, but I've never heard of anyone doing anything about it. But I'm not really, you know, super into knowing everything about bowling, so I do have one buddy who's huge into bowling, so maybe I'll ask him what he does, or what, you know, he probably just buys a new ball, to be honest. He's pretty good. I think he's got, I don't know if he's hit double-digit 300 games. I don't know if he's gotten to double-digit 300 games in his life, but he's got several 300 games. Good luck on the slaying, Justin. Appreciate you. What's going on, Derek? Clumsy. Steve R says, used to work for a bowling pro shop. Gotcha. Maybe I'll have to look into it. But I guarantee you that these are not the reasons why I'm bowling worse. Or that I don't bowl better. I don't know, maybe. Because I was kind of thinking that my ball seems like it doesn't hook as much as it used to. But I also, every year I keep, I'm throwing the ball like harder and harder. Just without really like trying, you know. But, because I think just the, you know, bowling muscles, I guess you'd call them. The muscles that you use for bowling are just getting stronger and more better. Uncle Rico cosplay. Uncle Rico is a badass, so I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know what that is either, so I'm not gonna ask. Why is there no bowls in bowling? Great question. Why is that funny, Stephen? I would think somebody who bowled like 10 or 15 or 20, 300 games, I think that's a pretty good bowler. Not that he bowled in the double digits. I mean, he bowled double digit 300 games. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. I don't know. I guess you bowled like 150, 300s? Maybe. I don't know. Forearm? No, probably for the most part, it's honestly my wrist. To be honest, because that was one of the hardest things. When I first started bowling, I kid you not, I would bowl two-handed, and I had to wear a wrist brace and like a wrist guard because my arm and my wrist hurt so bad. Like all through here. I bowled two-handed and had to wear a wrist guard. That's how bad my wrist was. Oh, you got 18. Gotcha. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. I was going to say, I mean, 18 is pretty good. My buddy could have that many. I don't know. But I really don't know. I'll ask him one day, maybe, next time I see him. I know he had a few in high school, and I know he posted within the last 3 months that he got another one, but I don't know how often he does that. Flying Ninja. No, I didn't go over it earlier this stream. It's pretty much the exact same as the last time I went over it. Was it like 2 videos ago? Pretty much the exact same gear as 2 videos ago. The only difference is I got a torch and Annie since then. That's literally about the only change. I've been on vacation for like the last week, so I haven't been playing at all. Pretty common question, actually. Yes, why do I make a new game with a password every time like this? So I had a couple times where I would save and exit too fast, and I would have to be paying attention because I'm reading stream. And I didn't realize that like something dropped, like a Malrune dropped or something. But if you just hit play, it joins you into a crazy named game with some crazy password that's impossible to know or remember. So, and also just kind of out of old school habit, you know, back in the day, you always had to create a game with a password like that. You know what I mean? So a little bit of those two things. When did I get the holes drilled in my ball? It wasn't last year, but the year before that. So 2 years ago, I guess. So yeah, mine's Brevier, I think. My apologies, incorrect there, but I just got a 15-pound ball. That's what the guy at the pro shop said. He pretty much, the guy at the pro shop was like, nobody uses 16s anymore, really. I was like, really? I did not know that. He's like, yeah, they did some scientific studies and stuff and found out that it doesn't help you at all to go up in weight, that 1 pound in weight. So there's no point in doing it. And I was like, okay. He's like, unless you're more comfortable with it, then you can do it. There's nothing wrong with it, but you don't need to do it. So why would you? And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the holes in my ball. I have fingertips in it too. They're not just like the regular drilled or whatever. I don't think that's why there's the problem with my fingers. Just sometimes I'm just not good is what it is. And it usually happens during warm-ups. Like, it usually happens on like the second, third, fourth throw, something like that. When I go to throw and I accidentally roll my hand over it and like pull my fingers like this and spin it that way. It's usually just before, you know, it's in the warm-ups before the match usually is when that happens. Just out of badness and stupidness, apparently. So. See, John says 14 pounds or higher, you're good because the 14 pounds, the core in the ball changes. Okay, interesting. Gotcha. Barthemus says from what he understands anyways, 16s you'll leave more 9s because it drives harder. Well, we don't want that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident the ball's fine. I think it's more of a operator error type situation. But still, 175 isn't terrible. So, and considering it's just been a few years I've been bowling, I never took any lessons or nothing. It's just go to the league and throw the ball, you know? It's fun though. I like bowling. You are like competing against the other teams you're playing, but it's like super individual. So like, you know, you can kind of take what's the word I'm thinking of here? You can kind of bowl, and then like if you're like, oh man, my team's not doing very good. Ooh, dual leech, fire, poison, min damage. That's interesting. Interesting melee ring. Not perfect or anything, but not too shabby at all. Mark likes it a lot, it sounds. Dota says quite good, quite good. Yeah, really rare stuff is harder to come by than some people would act. I don't know how high the attack rating can go necessarily. 93 is pretty up there. I feel like it's just over 100. Like 110 or 15 or 20 or something at like the most. It could even be lower than that. I don't have it memorized. I think 9 min damage is the most you can get, actually. 5-6 on the leeches is pretty good, of course. Dual leech. 30 fire res. Is that maximum on the fire res? I think too. Poison would be in the middle then, so I mean, there's not really a wasted roll there, technically, really, either. So, 120, appreciate you, Trash. But that's kind of the one uncommon thing there, too. There's no, like... Well, actually, if it had a 5 to light race, it'd be even better. But, I know this is behind the chat and stuff, isn't it? Sorry, my bad. I forget that the chat's on the opposite side of the screen nowadays. When I have the extra room over here. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Stream my bowling match. Boy, we'll have to create a Sweet Phil vlog channel or something. No good. No good. Not using the dual leech ring. I don't even know what I got on, actually, now that I think about it. I probably should, now that you mention it. Because I guarantee these rings are not as good as that one, actually. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. I just assumed I had better. But, ooh, they got magic find on it. Nope, nope, nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Fire res is already blasting through the roof over here. 3 to strength, 5 to strength, 14, 6, 5, 3, 10 FCR. I can item find faster with the 10 FCR, so. I mean, it kind of is better, but I do have a 169 magic find. I don't know. I probably should. Do you curve, Phil? I mean, for sure. For sure. It's almost impossible to not get a huge hook on the ball when you throw it two-handed. Unless you throw it like... You gotta throw it real hard to not get like a huge hook. Trash says that's a 5. You think that's a 5-point ring? I thought it had to be... I thought that lower poison res wouldn't come out to a full point. Well, wait. Yeah, because I thought dual leech was considered a point. The attack rating would be in the mid damage would be a point each. The fire res would be a point, but I wasn't sure. I'm not an expert on the point system for the ring. I'd have to look it up again. That's one you'd have to look up all the time. Or I would have to, I should say. So. Oh yeah, Varthamus a plastic ball. True story. True story. I actually throw my spares one-handed still, because my when I throw one-handed, it goes just completely dead straight. So my spares I throw one-handed at like the speed is at like the mid-20s. It just. But when I throw two-handed, I usually hit like. It depends on the day and what I'm trying to hit, what speed I'm trying to hit to kind of like show what I'm trying to say. So I'll throw two-handed, and if I want it to curve less, I'll throw it a little harder, and then I'll try to pull off it a little bit if I want it to. It's really hard for me to throw it slower though. It really is uncomfortable for me. Like it feels awkward to throw slower than normal, but yeah, I can. At my hardest two-handed, I can only hit like maybe 17. According to the speed at the bowling alley, that is. So that's what the speed tells me. So. Rogue, yeah. What year is it? You went back in time. Fill with hair. In case, yeah. Usually I only play one character for ladder. Ever since I've like. Been streaming and stuff for sure, yeah. And even before that, that's all I would do too, so. I don't remember if I read this and answered it or if this came in later. I kind of got confused here. So no, I throw my first ball two-handed, and then I throw my spares one-handed. So my one-handed throw I do use a thumb. I have two different balls. My spare ball, I use 2 fingers and a thumb. And my first ball, I'll throw just with the 2 fingers and throw it two-handed. But actually, I've been throwing two-handed at some of my spares. Probably about 70% of my spares I've been throwing at two-handed. Only the ones that are to the right side of like to the head pin. If I have any, like if I have a 10 pin, I'll throw that one-handed. Or anything like that. Or if somehow I leave is that a 4-pin? Or like a 410 or anything like that? Like, when you're not great, sometimes you miss real bad and you leave all kinds of goofy... You can leave some goofy spares sometimes, so... Marty says, still talking about bowling balls 30 minutes later. Hey, I know the crowd that I stream to, alright? All I gotta do is talk about balls, and we'll just be chatting for hours. Wait a second. Don't clip that. In case says he has to throw one-handed for his 10s too. Can't make it. I've seen there's a lot of dudes in the league. For 10 pins, they come up and they just go. They throw that back up like this, and they don't even like throw it hard. They're just like, thunk, doosh, and it's going like 7 miles an hour, and it's just like spinning like that fast right into the 10. I'm like, oh my gosh! Like, how do they figure that out? So crazy. Or when people pick up their 7s, you know, they kind of do the same thing. They just take it in one hand like this, and they're just like, you know, 'cause you have the house shot all the time, right? So it just spins down the middle of the lane, hits the oil, and then right over into the 9 pin, or the 7. I mean, what did I say 9 for? Not sure why. That's kind of how, if I ever leave a 7 pin, that's kind of how I started throwing it now too. I just throw it super slow, two-handed, and I just throw it down the middle, and as soon as it hits the oil, it just hooks at a 45-degree angle straight into the 7 pin. Gold Magic Find, yo! Welcome in. Yeah, and small, yeah, exactly. We're all like, not everybody, not exclusively, but we're all like 40-year-old men. Of course, we're talking about bowling. Does make sense. It checks out. Yeah, Barthmus, yeah, exactly. If you hit a little bit too high or something, you'll leave some of that garbage, some of that malarkey. I know all about it. Matt says he got a 215 bowling once. Wee bowling. Nice. Actually, this year I did bowl my best game I ever bowled. Was that a... I think it was a 246. I think it was the highest game I ever bowled. Shrimp. So this is... Oh, it's not up here anymore, but yeah, I do a Printer Friday every Friday. Where channel support of $10 or more, you get a little message printed up on the board. Maximum of 6. So the next one that gets printed off or whatever, if somebody wants one, we'll pull down that one. Wait, no, this one. That's where we're at the moment. Bowling's for people who like to bowl. Good call, G-Stacks. It's a very good point. What's up, G-Stacks? Biv saying there's 3 scheduled declone walks this weekend already. And there's one at midnight tonight. I'll see you guys there. Yeah, right. Who can stay up till midnight? You guys are crazy. Of course, midnight is like, what, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, so... Locked, what's going on? Yo, yo. going on, Jonathan B? Any good finds? Not much. I mean, actually, this rare ring I just found is probably the best thing. It's actually really dang good, to be perfectly honest, this ring, but real dang good. Oh, seen an armor, but I didn't get it too good of a glimpse at it. I thought maybe. Of course, it wouldn't be anything good, though. Already 130 in Europe. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Marty says, by that logic, we should be complaining about kids on our lawn. Well, you didn't get in here at the start of stream, Marty. You should have heard us. Because, yeah, in this stream, we would never talk about those darn kids these days. Being on their phones all the time, and never would happen. I'll show off the ring before the next run here. How do we get into melee dueling? I know nothing about that. I don't do dueling stuff. Dueling. Sweet Phil, not a dueler. Just a slayer. Oh yeah, the ring. That's the ring I found. Pretty good. Yeah, so Devin, you want to be in hell difficulty, online ladder. I would have to look. You gotta join the Discord, join my Discord, and check out the planned walks. It'll tell you what time and what server they're on and stuff like that. So you have to look it up. You have to. I haven't looked at it lately, so not too shabby, right? Yeah, exactly. Not too shabby. I probably should be using it, but I'll keep the, I don't really need the leech for anything, so it's kind of like, under other circumstances it would be used for sure, but I just, like, don't need the leech, really, to be honest. I don't know how much the, oh, I forgot I kept that in here. Oh, why is there some bug around me? What's going on? Jeez. Oh. More OP than my haircut? Fat chance on that one, sucker. There's no way. So I'm just hanging on to the magic find, I guess. Rocking the emo wig. Yeah, I set a goal, and the generosity of everybody in stream and stuff was coming in hot. So we beat that goal in a huge hurry. Wig went on. Any chance of it ever? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a chance of it. There's no reason it wouldn't ever happen. Xander? What's Bug doing here? There's one little fly blowing my mind. Yeah, no, strength, dex, life. Yeah, those are two crucial things to have, right? Or some crucial stuff, I should say. But it's still it's reasonable. Lee good. Oh yeah, what was the next terror zone? Did I look at it yet? What do we got going on here? Arius Plateau. Ooh. I could do some mad thresh socket farming. Just mad. Bone knife Smolps asks about. I've actually been intentionally seeing bone knives and just not picking them up. Intentionally, just for you. Just leaving them there. What's up, Bill? Bangle says Lemrune. We love Lemrunes around here, huh? I need to brush up on my speed running. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they could just tell me what to do. Or Llama could just tell me what to do. Yeah, they kind of got, I know Llama always, their whole team, I don't know who he always has on his team, but I'll hop in every once in a while, check in like that, and, yeah, it's pretty min-maxed. Pretty quick playthrough. Yeah, all 8 speedrunners. It is a true story. It is a true story. Ooh, I didn't realize I almost got a level here. About to be 91. Rogue said he's getting stoked on upcoming Mosaic buff patch. Probably. Oh, that, yeah. This one? Totally. Levendale, what's going on? Welcome in. Back from vacation? Yes, I am. Damn, welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Oh. Speaking of things that old men talk about, I am starting to get pretty excited for upcoming NFL season, I'm going to be honest. A lot of the... If anyone knows what best ball fantasy football is, those drafts have been filling up super quick and getting pretty excited. Alright, we'll ID that later and this later. Nothing else, nothing to see here. Almost left it. Boy. Also, did anyone see... I've been hearing that it's a rumor now that it might not be true, but anyone who does know anything NFL, amp damage, increase attack speed, ED. Too bad that wasn't like high, like 40, 290 something with that amp damage on there. It'd be crazy. Najee Harris blew his eye out. See the Bills hard knocks, says John. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Is that are they filming that one this season? I'm interested to watch quarterback's new season. I'm rewatching the last time they did one anyway, which was 2 or 3 years ago, when they did Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins on Minnesota, and what is it? What's his name? Slipping my mind now. For Tennessee, or I mean for Atlanta, before Kirk Cousins went there. What's that guy's name again? I forget. But anyways, those 3 quarterbacks. But this time it's Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins again. But Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles like a couple days into this. Or no. Kirk Cousins coming back from the Achilles and getting benched from being bad. Yeah. Niners have the easiest schedule. I did see that, or hear that, yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see if CMC is fully healthy. Christian McCaffrey. He's supposed to be. And, I mean, he can be pretty wicked when he's healthy, right? But it wasn't Flacco. It was, Marcus Mariota. Yeah, Marcus Mariota that year actually started for Atlanta. And then he just, I think he just stopped showing up. Like, they benched him, and then he was just like, I'm not coming in anymore. They benched him because he was losing or whatever, because he's old. They started Desmond Ridder for a couple games. He's like, I'm just not going to show up anymore. John. So I have heard / seen it, but I haven't watched. If he was talking about that on the new season of quarterbacks, I haven't watched it yet, so I didn't see it then.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. The Wicked Plumber coming in huge. Thank you so much for the generosity. Oh my goodness, Wicked Plumber. With the 20 gifted sponsorships. Holy smokes. Anyone who doesn't know Wicked Plumber, quite the usual around here. Marty knows the drill. He knows the assignment. Spam some of those evil Marios if you got them. And thank you so much once again, Wicked Plumber. The generosity is crazy. Crazy. Anyone who got gifted a membership, make sure you thank Wicked Plumber. Silva knows. That's anybody who has a Sweet Phil YouTube membership gets those Sweet Phil emotes. One of them being the Evil Mario. Plungers work. Plungers work. Grim Death, welcome in. Wicked Ball over on Twitch saying he's doing level 96 TZs all day if anyone wants to join in. So you're just any Terror Zone, no matter what it is, you're rocking it? Gotcha, gotcha. You can put the game name and password in there, Wicked Ball, if you want to, on so anybody can see the game name and password if they want to join you. Stones can immune to physical. Unfortunate. We already came this far, though. We'll wait. We will wait. Boy, this wig's starting to get annoying. How do people live with this stuff? Crazy. Glacial Spike. TJ Joker. Nice. Someone hopped in just to say something offensive and leave. Higher level TZ equals better drops. It can. Once the TZ is level 87 or higher, all the monsters have, even while it is a very small chance, all of the monsters would have a chance of dropping all of the uniques. I'm not sure exactly how the percentage drop chance, if at all, changes as you get higher with Terror Zones. I don't know that it even does necessarily, but at a certain point, all the monsters can drop all the uniques, and at lower levels they can't. But you do absolutely, every level, Terror Zone higher, you get more experience for sure. So wild D2R world out there, huh? True story. Not my real hair. It actually is my real hair. I usually just wear one of those bald caps most of the time, just as a joke. But I wear the bald cap as a joke so often that people think that's like my real, like they think I'm actually bald. But this is right here is my real hair. I even as a joke, I actually do my thumbnails with my reactions like with the bald cap on. So it's hilarious that people think it's my real hair, my real bald head, but yeah. Actually a bald cap. It's actually a bald cap. I don't know if anyone can help Zach out there. I'm very bad at valuing anything. Every time if I ever found anything worth anything, I know it's worth something, but I don't ever know what something is actually worth, so I have to look everything up. Nice and warm though? I guess so. I guess this is true. But yeah. Oop, did I not work right? Oh boy, chilled out. Unfortunate. What am I throwing? Trying to sneak a little drink in there between sleighs. Teleport spoils me. I mean, I guess a little bit. It's so nice having teleport to reposition your Merkin area. Have your guy come up here and just, you know, you drop him in front of you like that. Too clutch. The Nage's Puzzler. Sword Spear. Ooh, it's ethereal. It's going to be 447 ED, watch. A diabetic? No, I'm telling the truth. Do it. 39. That's not enough. Not enough. Levendale saying, teleport's awesome. Telekinesis, good as well. Yeah, it is pretty convenient just to be like, boom, telekinesis to waypoint, fly out, pop in like super chest, boom, 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 boom. Heigberg, what's going on? What's funny about my hair? This is what my normal hair looks like all the time. I usually wear a bald wig, but I usually wear one of those bald skin caps usually, just as a joke, but decided to take it off. Could be telling the truth. Maybe. What do we got down here? Finish up the whole jug of water, actually. And maybe I am like dehydrated from being so hot all weekend. Black cherry sparkling water. Get after it. Make sure it doesn't bubble over. Rookie mistake. Don't let it happen. Ooh, yeah. That's some good stuff right there. Locked. I don't know what that means. Whirlwind Battle Bee? Like Whirlwind Barb, you're saying? I played Whirlwind Barb before. I started a ladder as a Whirlwind Trav Barb. A few seasons back. Experience bar bugged? Maybe. How much more do I need here? I need 100,000. I need wait. 50,000 more? Yeah, I need 50,000 more experience. So I'll definitely get it this run. No, I just I'm not really getting a ton probably is what it is. I'll probably come out here and die all of a sudden. Got it. Appreciate you, Mark. Yeah, to be realistic, I'm not too concerned with leveling at this point. Not really a huge deal, but I mean, it's something. I don't even know. Let's see, I got 2 skill points. What was I even doing with them? Find item? Got that stuff maxed out. Let's do find item. This will get it up 2 more percents. I don't know how many more plus skills I'm going to get. So let's go here. Ooh. 1 point made it go up 2%, and now 1 point doesn't go up at all. That's unfortunate. So let's not put one there. Let's go right here. I guess vitality? Yeah, sure. Are drops still based on the creeps level when you use item find? Nice. So, yes, what items can drop is based upon what level the monster you are item finding, like what level that they were /are, their corpse or whatever. Did I go on vacation? Yeah, Slapshot. So just not a super long vacation. We stay 5 nights, I guess. So nothing insane. I don't like get vacation days or anything. So yeah. I don't like have a job where I have paid vacation days. So, but yeah. Also, we drove from Michigan to Tennessee, so it's like after stops and stuff, it's like almost 11 hours. It's like 10 hours or something. Just drive straight through one day, you know, straight through all the way back another day. So what's your left weapon? Got pretty sick weapons actually. So this one's just Wraith Flight. Been using that for a while, really. I think I found that one myself, I think. This thing is the GOAT. It could be way better, but because I found it and what it is, that's why I'm using it. Cruel Hyperion Javelins of Worth. I mean, it's 2 minimum damage, but it's cruel and ethereal javelins. Crazy thing is the one-handed attack damage. I didn't realize that on these particular weapons, the regular attack damage is higher than the throw damage. The maximum, anyways. But I thought it was cool. I wish it was like 295 or something, but still I think it's cool. Silva says, one of your weekly drives. So you're saying from like Michigan to Tennessee is one of your drives you do every week for as a trucker? Yeah, I don't know. I can't drive that much, man. It almost killed me. Like on the way down, I drove like 6.5 of the hours, and my wife drove the other 2.5. But on the way back, I drove the whole thing. So like it was killer on the way back, just killer. But gotta do what you gotta do, right? Gotcha, Silva. Gotcha. Cross-border auto parts. Ah, so you're driving from, like... If you say cross-border, you're saying from Canada to, like, middle of the country there? I'm guessing. Slapshot talking about vacation, just whatever you can do, get the most of it, right? Yeah, for sure. I do wish we had another day or two or something, because there was a couple things in the Smoky Mountains National Park I wanted to check out, and I didn't get a chance, and the kids were like dying that day, so Did I end up throwing it out? Oh, I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here. I wish you could upgrade magic items, because this is only a Francisca. And I think you can upgrade that to throwing axe, I guess? Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't upgrade a magic item. So I found these cruel ones here that I wish I could upgrade, but unfortunate. Yeah, because this one right here is only 200, and it's got 200 max damage, so this would probably be like, if I upgraded this, this would probably be like 300 throw damage. And it's like, and it's non-ethereal. And maybe not, it would be like 250, I guess. My math skills aren't the greatest. So now I just keep it as like a just imagine if type of situation. Between Windsor and Toronto, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit, well, kind of quite a bit, but kind of north of Detroit, where I live. Chris Harris, appreciate you. Missed the stream. Well, I'm back now. I'm back. And we're going to have the streams rocking on the normal schedule-ish. As normal as I usually have it. I always stream Monday, Wednesday, and then these Friday night streams. And then other ones mixed into with some videos here and there. Tuesday, Thursday, and like usually maybe a weekend video. Sometimes. Oop, can I... $7.55. Drove from Gothenburg, Germany to Stockholm, Sweden. One go, 18 hours. Geez, yeah, I know I couldn't do that. I mean, maybe the thing is too, I know depending on your vehicle, you could have much more comfort. And depending on what roads you're driving on too, you can kind of like... The traffic on the way home was actually a little bit... Not like a lot, but there was just cars everywhere going all different speeds. So I couldn't just lock in the cruise control and like, you know, rest, you know, pretty much is what I'm saying. Sometimes you can get away with that, but it seemed like nowhere could I do that on this entire drive home. There was always somebody going super slow. I'd have to stop the cruise control, get it back going, speed up. Oh, then this guy that I went past with the cruise control at the speed I was, all of a sudden he's speeding up. Now he's slowing down again. Now he's speeding up again. Now he's slowing down. I freaking hate when people do that stuff. Then so I got to speed up so I can make sure I stay in front of him. So then I got to get over, and it's just, there was always something. So I couldn't just like relax and move my legs around. Sometimes when you save an exit too many times and go too fast, it locked up on me. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I went a little too fast or something. Yeah. It'll do that in a second. Yeah, Silva, that's exactly how the entire trip back was. Managing traffic. Why? Oh, I forgot I had this in there. Yeah, well. You know what city looked really cool, actually? And it pains me to say this because Ohio, disgusting. But actually, Cincinnati looked like a real cool city, actually. It's a lot more, you know, I knew it's in Ohio. I didn't realize it was right on the border of Ohio and Kentucky, where Cincinnati was. I guess I never paid attention. I guess a lot of people from other countries are like, what's Cincinnati? But it's very hilly. And it just kind of looked interesting. Like, it goes up the hill, and then on top of the hill, there's like these skyscrapers, and then like coming down the hill, there's like a skyscraper here and here, like a 15 or 20 story building. I mean, not necessarily a skyscraper, but pretty much any sort of tall building like that. I guess me being from the middle of nowhere, I just call it skyscraper. But like a 20 story building to me is a skyscraper. But maybe it's not. But yeah. River area, massive grades. Yeah. Yeah, it just seemed cool. Like I never really seen a large city in like mountains or hills like that, I guess. And I didn't know Cincinnati was like that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. James said he drove 12 plus hours to work. I mean, that's your drive to work every day? Crazy. Now, it's got to be one of those ones where you drive somewhere for a job and then you're there for a week and drive back or something. I would have to imagine. Climbing the hills with the four-ways on? So you're talking... Oh, yeah, in a semi, you said, yeah. Yeah, I would not want to do that in a semi for sure. Through any of that. I remember I drove straight through. I don't know what I was thinking this was a good idea. So back when I worked in the factory, we went to Myrtle Beach. So I didn't want to take another vacation day, so I just took off Friday. And I got out of work, and we left Thursday when I got out of work. I started at 7 a.m. So I would have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to get to work. So I get out of work, come home, take a shower, we leave instantly. And then I drive all afternoon. I drive through the night. And from Michigan, so it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm driving through West Virginia, like through those mountains and stuff. And yeah, just, you know, just the Jake brakes just going crazy all around me. Semis going down the hill at like 110 miles an hour, you know. It was crazy. It was just me and all these semis everywhere going like 100 down these mountains, and then them you know, coming down to the bottom, coming up, going real quick, and by the time they were at the top of the mountain, they're going like 5 miles an hour. I'm just like, what? At the top of the hill, just flying over at like 90, jumping the top, Dukes of Hazzard style. Because, you know, the middle of the woods highway, you know. Rare ethereal Stygian Pilum, nice. God of the North. Hopefully that works out for you. I'm assuming it's got super high ED and whatnot. Ooh, we got another champ here too, which is kind of neat. Probably better than the cruel ones I got here, but congrats on that. Yeah, not every day, says James. Yeah, I'd have to say, yeah. Gotcha. 199, you say, huh? Not too shabby with being ethereal. 210. Not great, not super great, but not terrible, I guess. Always a line of middle fingers behind you with your, I mean, semis going up hills, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Which way am I going? This way, okay. I actually have, Class A CDL, so I got it, and then I ended up not using it, to be perfectly honest. I was gonna drive, but then it didn't work out for reasons. Kind of glad it didn't, to be honest. I don't know how I would have lived that life, to be perfectly honest. Oh, another champ? Sure. Wait, why can't I item find him? Oh, he shattered. Yeah, Reaper's Toll does have cold damage. It'll get you once in a while. But the crep proc is crucial sometimes. Gotta identify every shillelagh. Oh, I hit the buttons too fast again. It won't let you in because it thinks you're a bot. Dang it. My bad. Slapshot says you can drive 15 or 20 hours straight north in Ontario and still be in Ontario. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder, I don't know how long, the longest states are probably like Texas or maybe California up and down anyways. I don't know about 20 hours though. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe somebody knows that offhand. I would have to assume those are the two like longest, well, not counting Alaska. Well, actually, Phil, the continental United States. Does your Poison Nova Necro still melts? Yeah, Poison Nova Necro still works real good. Yep. Anything that used to be good back in the day is still good now. Nothing got worse from D2 to D2R. Only other things got better, so. Wicked says exit the app. Yeah, it just happens when I save and exit, you know, like that. So I just usually I just wait a second. F where says Florida? You think I don't know. I mean, I guess I could be wrong. I'm not a state's length expert or anything. But I thought Texas was definitely, like, driving across Texas would take longer than Florida. But maybe if you talk from the bottom to go up and then across the panhandle or something. Perhaps, possibly, maybe. Why did I come out here? This is not the terror zone anymore. Come on, Phil. Unreal. Maybe I do have to save and exit. It's got me flagged as a bot here all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Uh-oh, hold up. Sorry, I had to sneeze real quick. Jimmy V, yo, thank you for the membership. Here, I'm gonna
love the hair, Phil.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna save and exit real quick and then jump back in to see. I think I'm like, see if it does anything. So just give me one quick second. I'm gonna fully log out here and fire back up. So 1 second. One of these days I'm going to get hair plugs, not tell anybody. I'm just going to look like this one day. Tuck that back over here. Look too much like I had long hair, just like a Karen. I can't look like a fool. I got to make sure my hair looks good. There we go. Can't look like a fool. Okay, let's try this again. Found a 32020 yet? I never have. Wow. Apparently I'm completely blocked out here. I don't know. I just completely signed out and signed back in and then fired the game up again, and I'm like stuck at not being able to create games. A few other people said they're having the same game creation issue too. Interesting. Maybe there's something going on with the servers or something. Bleach some streaks in it. Nice. Right, cancel joining. Oh, I never knew that button was there. Did you know you could come back here and it said cancel joining? Oh. Maybe now it'll let me create a game. Oh, what? Has anybody seen that before? How when you're stuck in that can't create game, you can go back and hit cancel joining and then come back in and join? I've never seen that before in my life. Did they stealth add that? I don't even know. That had to be something that they added recently and just didn't tell anybody. I guess Mustang knew about it. He's been holding out on us. I never knew about that. Rage Alt 4. Nice. It's best of zombies. Hitting the jokes today. Hitting the jokes. It's very interesting. Sherry saying next small charm's going to be a 32020. Could be. The best I found a 22020 one time. So that's the closest I got. Never a 320 personally though. Height shield. We'll grab the harpoon. What's the point of making the game in the lobby and playing alone? Really the only reason is, number one, is just out of habit from like forever days ago. But also, the one advantage is, let's say hypothetically, and I've had this happen before, if you play a lot, this could happen to you. I can't tell which way to go. I think it's over here, maybe. Yeah, boy, no. Use all my teleport charges. Let's say you're like trying to go super quick through your runs, and you come over here, and I know the game name's right here, and I know what the password is. Right here. I can tell you what it is, but let's say you're like, oh, item find, save and exit. And you're like, oh no, like I didn't notice a Shaco popped out there. I was just so in the zone and something fell. I've had that happen before. Or my mercenary kills a monster off to the side right when you're hitting save and exit, and like a rune drops off and you want to rejoin the game. But if you just hit play, what it does is it creates a game with random letters and numbers and a password of completely random letters and numbers. So this way, like if I make the password like this, I know what the password is and the game name, so I can rejoin the game. Because I've had that happen before where it was like a Malrune dropped because my mercenary killed something right off to the side while I was leaving. And I was like, well, F me, I guess. You know? Let's see. Tried other build, uses a skill revise. Game wouldn't let me put a single point into that skill on my necro. I'm not sure, Alpha. You must have to. You have to put points in the skills above it to get down to the revive skill. So maybe that's why. That's the only guess I could think of is that you didn't do that. A lot of skills, the higher level skills have. It's called a prerequisite. Skills you have to put points into before you can get down to that one. Pretty much Slapshot, yeah. Because the teleport charges that you have to repair to get those back. James says, Burrow, no! Yeah, that'd be bad.
Jimmy Valhalla.
Jimmy!
$5 Canadian through Super Chat. Work's been tough lately. Good but long hours. Glad to come home with an hour to play and hang with you, bud.
Appreciate you, Jimmy, for the $5 super chat, and glad the stream. Glad you like to stream the videos and that good stuff. Ya legend. Yeah, Alpha. I'm not really sure if that didn't work, where you couldn't put a point to revive and you did all the prerequisite points. You're either not 30 or you're missing. Maybe is there 2 levels to get down to? I'm just not sure. I don't know. So yeah, this cancel joining. I never knew this was there. If you get stuck with not being able to join, apparently you can just come back here and hit cancel join, and then go to lobby and make a new game, and it just works. Never knew about that. Crazy. Metalhead said first jaw rune ever. This isn't where I wanted to go. low? What's going on? I don't know what the first L3 before that started. L3 low? What's going on? Not sure. It's all terrorized. Anything out here could drop what I'm looking for. Let's get to my TZ Thresh Socket. Another champ anyways. Yeah, we'll check the Mighty Scepter. Why not? Oop, other way. Little known fact, it's actually pronounced Scepter, not Scepter. Scepter. TZ Thresh Socket, solid. It's way better on single player, I'm going to be honest. A lot better. So... Oh, well, and this one I probably should have just left them, but... Oh, well. Stone Skin, immune to physical. Oh, well. Oh, it's a line with a 3, so it makes a B. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Yeah, I mean the alpha. There's not really a whole lot I can help you with there, unfortunately. Sorry. Not sure why it's not working. DJ said TZ Arcane got his pro rune. Arcane's pretty legit for runes. Am I right? That's the map you're looking for, fellas, right there for TZ Thresh Socket. That's the one you're looking for. Slapshot, yeah, I believe so. I think you still do have to log in every 90 days or whatever. For old school LED he was asking about. 89 with the Fools mod. Could double up. If it was a higher ED, that'd be nasty, but... Yeah, in case. You could do that with somebody. MF and someone does a terror zone, you go off and do something else. Oh, I gotta get over here. Couldn't tell exactly where I was at the moment. Well, let's frenzy attack it, sure. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, the throw does way more damage. Longbow. Silva, I do not remember at all what kind of truck it was, to be honest. That was a few moons ago. When I took my test for my CDL, I think that was 2009. So it was right after the whole financial crisis back then, and you couldn't get a job literally anywhere. Kind of the reason I before I said it didn't, like, quote unquote worked out. I got a minor in possession of alcohol charge when I was 19, and they would not, no company would hire me because I had an MIP. So yeah, unfortunate. Do I have Warcry weapons? I do, but I don't even use them because I'd rather have the teleport. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have wasted time with this guy again, but yeah, well. What did he do for? I worked a bunch of random factory jobs, kind of, sort of, so. Yeah, well, the thing, Silva, is you could get a job. Like, I got my just at the time, because everybody was losing their jobs in 2008, 2009, there was just like an influx of people like, oh, I just got laid off from my factory job. Well, I'll go back to, oh, hold up. We'll talk about that later in a minute. For a rare amulet, this is really good. 2 to Amazon, 10 FCR, 19 to strength, 5 to dex, 24 fire res, $6 rest. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, someone said now there's like no standards to be a trucker. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, if I can't get a job doing anything, I'll just go get a license to be a trucker or something. And then they're like, they just did a blanket. We're not hiring in 2008, 9, 10. We're not hiring anyone with any drug or alcohol related offenses. Just we're not even going to look into it. Nothing. I'm like, what? That was the one criteria they did. So you could literally be a convicted pedophile and you could have drove a truck, a semi-truck at the time. You could have been a convicted murderer. You could have murdered 30 people. Well, you wouldn't be, you'd still be in prison, but you could have murdered somebody, did 25 years, got off on parole, and been a truck driver this time. But they just had so many people, they were just like, let's just lay this blanket rule down, no alcohol or drug-related offenses. So you could have 4 DUIs and you'd be lumped in the same with a kid who got a minor in possession of alcohol. Well, a guy. It was like 3 days before I turned 20, so it was a year before I turned 21. It was real disappointing. Very disappointing. But you do things and you gotta live with the consequences, I guess. Up a minute ago here, James says, imposition of alcohol. They weren't like, hire this guy, he's pretty cool. Unfortunately, they were not. Instead, I paid the money to go to this little school, and probably way too much money to go to this school and learn how to drive a truck and pay the money to get my CDL. And they're like, yeah, we guarantee everyone from our school will be able to get a job driving truck. And we get out of school and I can't get a job. And they're like, well, we promised you would be able to get a job, not a job with another company. So what you can do is buy your own semi and be a private contractor. So you can work on your, that's what we guarantee. And we're like, you want me to buy a $350,000 semi right now? Like this is what you like. That's what kind of game you're playing with me right now? Are you kidding? So yeah. Ugh. Workplace saying land of the free, right? Slapshot says I started on D2, not D1, right? Yes. Yeah. Yep. I played D2 ever so slightly at a friend's house, like pre-expansion, but I didn't actually get the game myself until I bought the battle chest, however long later. I don't even know the amount of time between then. Oh, couple uniques right there. Couple, you could upgrade the gold strike or Duriel shell. Don't necessarily need either one of those. They're not really that great, but Flo said he remembers repurchasing the battle chest a bunch of times as a kid. Nice. Bengal, appreciate you helping him out there. With the skill or whatever there for the necromancer over there on Twitch. Appreciate y'all for helping him out. Got 350k to burn. Why not become a truck driver? Ain't kidding. Yes, Sherry, yes, High Lords, yeah. Sorry if I didn't answer that. Oh, where am I going? Metalhead City's plans on playing D1 with his lady soon. Okay, alright. Quite the lady. Yeah, D1's cool. It's that's definitely one of those games I could see being with a couple of the different mods to make better. Like, is it just the simple ones? Like, aren't there simple mods like? Come on, brain, you can do it. Start thinking, brain. Like running in town and stuff like that, or like just being able to run in general. I forget some of the other ones, but oh, I went too fast again. 30 Mars yet? Not me, no. Well, maybe I did. I don't remember. Yam says, miss anything important? I found a few things. So don't know necessarily what you missed, but nothing crazy. Probably the rare ring and a rare amulet I just found are probably the best. And also, I found this button. So if you create games too fast and it locks you out because it thinks you're a bot, all you have to do is go back and hit one button, and then you're fine. Which I never knew about this button before. So if you ever have this happen where you create games too fast when you're running Pindle or something, and you're like, oh no, and it won't let you create games, all you have to do is go back here and click this. See how this says cancel join now? Boop. It canceled the character joining a game. And then you can just come back in here and create a game, and you're fine. That's the best find today so far. Slapshot, yeah, I still got the discs for that stuff too. The old school LOD and the Diablo 1. No stash and walking in town, right? Don't you just pile everything all over the ground in D1, right? Doesn't it stays there if you leave it on the ground? Why did I see no stairs anywhere? What's going on here? There we go. Oh. That's going to take 6 years. Unbelievable. Did it again. Oh, boy. Yeah, boy. Alrighty. Well, looking at the time here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call her a night on the stream. So with the issues I'm having here too, I don't know why I'm having so many issues creating, but it's kind of putting a damper on it and everything. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Huge mega shout out to everybody with their printer stream donos. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Had some good fun tonight with that, with the wig challenge, of course. But huge mega shout out, first of all, Wicked Plumber with the 20 gifted memberships. Running down here though, we got Scott BK, 42 months of membership, Jordan T, 21 months of membership, Trash with the super chat getting a one up on the board here, Smadino, Twitch Prime, Truthful Dope, Twitch Prime sub, John Casenza with a $10 super for up here, Frogger with a Prime. We got so many people. I'm going to shout out each and every one here. Perry Cottingham, a huge, fat, massive $100 super chat. My God, thank you so much for the generosity. If you're still around, once again, No Name King, $10. Fucci with the 50 pesos. Dota Enjoyer, another 10 for all people up here with the super chat. Trash come in to get his Lions Super Bowl one back up here. It's like over here or something. I don't know exactly. Xander, Raced, Jimmy V, thank you so much for the channel support. Some more channel support from some people there as well. So thank you all so much for the generosity. And with that being said, I'm going to hop out. Fellas. So peace out. If I don't see you again, make sure y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully it's absolutely amazing for y'all. So peace out and keep slaying. Boom.